Hello guys, welcome to my first ever video. It's a Wi-Fi battle with my friend Drew. And he's using that Pokemon. I'm using that Pokemon. Pretty obvious. So let's start out the battle. I said start off the battle. There we go. Try not to get the camera on. Okay, so he starts out with the Mew. And I start out with my Tyranitar to get the rocks up. And I get the Sandstorm up too. So he goes for Metronome and actually gets Outrage. That's super rare. So then I go for the Stealth Rocks. So I can get the rocks up. And it doesn't really help me in this battle, but kinda does at the same time. Just gets his Pokemon hurt. So he keeps on going for the Outrage. I go for the Crunch to take him out. But he gets taken out by the Sandstorm. And he goes into his Azelf. And he switches out because he's too scared of the Crunch. So he goes into Hawlucha to take the Crunch. I'm sorry, I'm just slow because, like, it's slow. And so I use Crunch on the Hawlucha, not thinking, right? I don't know why I didn't think he was going to switch into it. I just didn't. But I was hurt by the Rocky Helmet. He's hurt by that. So he goes for a Hydro kick, and bye-bye goes my Tyranitar. God. So he was bluffed by the Sandstorm. So I go into my Jirachi to get he goes for a Flying Press. I don't know why he didn't switch out because Jirachi could demolish him. I go for a Psychic and he's dead. Bye bye Hawlucha. And the Sandstorm's done. And I get the leftovers off on my Jirachi. So he goes into his Azelf, and we notice that they both have the same like head thing. He goes for the Nasty Plot, so he can get special attack grows. I just go for the Dazzling Gleam because I don't really know what else to do. So on this turn. So I switch out and I go into my Tornadus, and he goes for an Extrasensory, which does all my HP almost. Then he goes into another Nasty Plot, and I don't know if I KO him. Yeah, he goes bye by this Hurricane. He's gone. Azelf is no longer a threat. Now he goes into Empoleon, and I'm like, okay, so I only have Infernape to deal with this, but Infernape's a bad idea. What do? Go into Infernape? Come on, who wouldn't go into Infernape? Oh wait, I didn't. I just took Death Slaughtered my Tornadus. Yeah, Tornadus. Go into my Infernape and get the first move off because I'm faster, and I get my close combat, and he's down. Sorry that the camera is shaking, I'm using my phone. And he goes into the Goodra, which actually helps him a lot in this battle. And I go for the Blast Burn, but miss. And then he gets the Rain Dance off, so I'm like, I can't stand. I really, really can't stand. So I just call him back. And then I bring out my Jirachi, and it's just a Stallmate because he goes for the Power Whip. He goes into the Power Whip, and then I dodge it because I'm a boss. Jirachi, come on. I go into Dazzling Gleam. Well, I use Dazzling Gleam. It does nothing to his Goodra. He goes into Outrage, and he's stuck in Outrage for 3 turns, and I'm just hoping I don't know what I did there. I'm just hoping for the crit for the Dazzling Gleam because it's doing nothing. It turns out in this Dollmate I don't really get a crit, but he's doing nothing to my Jirachi with that outrage. It's like I don't know what he's thinking. So I go into the final. No, it's not. A Dazzling Gleam again, and he goes for the last outrage, and of course it's a crit. And we were laughing at this point because I was just hoping for a crit, and then he says it once, and he just gets the crit. Arceus Lord gave him a crit. I guess Arceus just doesn't like me. But, okay, then, now I use the Dazzling Gleam to finish him off, because really, this Goodra is a big threat to my team. Oh wait, it doesn't finish us off. This is the funny part. He hits himself in confusion, and he's down. We just found that funny. It's like just punch yourself when you're confused. He goes into his Lucario, which is his last Pokemon, and he Mega Evolves, and he told me that this was the Lucario that you get at in the game. And basically, you can see what it does to my team. Obviously, he goes for the Aura Sphere. Bye bye Jirachi. I go into Infernape thinking that I can just Blast Burn him. But guess what? He's faster. Bye-bye Infernape. One-shots. This freaking Lucario is the Lucario. It's just like a powerhouse. Okay, next goes my Entei. I wanted to show off what my Entei can do because it's really strong. You know what? Never mind. Just no. No! No! Too much power! Okay, so now I goes into my Shiny Scizor because, come on, my name is Shiny Scizor. What do you think I have? So, I Mega Evolve, and I'm like, okay, I just need to go for the Bullet Punch. I don't care if I Sword Stance up. Just I need to kill this Lucario or else it's gonna kill me. He goes for the close combat and it almost takes me down, but my epic Scizor defense. So then I go for the Bullet Punch. I thought it was a crit, but it's not. It actually takes him out. And I win because it was a really close battle. So thanks for watching, guys. For the 8 minutes. But it was a really fun battle. Hope you guys want to battle me because I really want to do more Wi-Fi battles. Hunting for a shiny Carbink too, because I need that Carbink, bro. Well, see you later.